On Friday, Sean Diddy Combs will be sentenced in federal court. He was convicted of 2 prostitution-related charges, but acquitted of sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy. The government, defense, and probation office have all submitted their recommendations, and they couldn't be farther apart. To understand what could happen, I spoke to 2 experts, a federal prosecutor who's represented sex trafficking survivors, and a defense attorney who represented actor Jonathan Majors in a case stemming from a fight with his ex-girlfriend in 2023. Let's start with him.
Defense submitted theirs last week. They asked for 14 months of incarceration. The government asks for a minimum of 135 months, which is 11 and a quarter years. And probation actually recommended somewhere in between. And there are other factors that the judge will consider, including, the victim impact statements, the letters that were submitted on Diddy's behalf by his family and friends.
One major thing at play here is whether or not the charges Combs was acquitted of can be considered in his sentencing.
Combs makes a big deal about the fact that he was acquitted of RICO conspiracy, but even more importantly, of the sex trafficking charges. What the government is saying is, look, Judge, you heard the evidence. And they spend a lot of time in their brief showing pictures of Cassie Ventura, the wounds and the bruises and the injuries that she suffered, to say, this is reliable evidence. You can trust that she was abused.
So what could sentencing look like? Attorneys told me it will likely land closer to the probation office's 6 to 7 year range.
It's probably going to be higher than what people expect. We have a fairly new judge on the bench in this case, and he's going to probably err on the side of caution.
The judge could also impose fines. The prosecution has asked for fines up to $500,000. After sentencing, Combs will likely remain at the Metropolitan Detention Center until he's transferred to a longer-term facility. His attorneys may even request that he's placed somewhere closer to his family or in a lower-level security prison.